Alright, my Bandicam has reset. I have 10 more minutes. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Perfect. We have to go to a wine cellar to get some alchemical reagents. Makes perfect sense, right? I mean, come on. Everybody stores their alchemical reagents where they store their wine. I mean, it's not like it's about to poison the wine or anything. That's violent. You can read that if you want. I read it in my head. Pause the video if you like. Oh. There was another floor down here. Wine cellar is locked and will not open without a key. So I have to go somewhere else to find the key. Interesting. That sounded like a dog. This would be a nice looking place if there weren't large holes in the ceiling and broken down stairways. Anyway, what's in here? Archive. Sounds like fun. He fell to 2 would be punished. This does not sound like a peaceful thing.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Quite a museum. I'm hearing interesting noises. Out of my way. Alright, so I just got that tinderbox back. And that's what happened. I went into a room, burned a tinderbox. You guys can read that if you'd like. May no man break the seal. What if a woman broke it? How would you feel? I suppose the reference to men was... That was creepy. Really creepy.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
Perfection at its finest. Another room with a single tinderbox. And clothes. Don't forget. I found clothes. Clothes that I can't even wear. That door opened just a minute ago. Or was that something else? I just locked myself in this room. And it's scaring me. Oil. And another tinderbox. Just my lucky day. I'm playing Amnesia. How does my day look? Considering the amount of fear involved in this game, would playing this game really be considered proper usage of grammar? I don't know if I want to find out. Well, I am done for today. See you later, guys.
Alright, let's keep going. Someone's having problems. And that someone is obviously not anything. There's nothing. Here, some cockroaches. Did you make that noise? I think you did. Can't kill cockroaches. Book. What's with all this paper? I can't use paper. In case you didn't know that. Close the door. I want to carry the spider web. Am I walking on a spider web? I am walking on a spider web. Oh, tinderbox. Okay. Whoa.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
Yes, I saw
When
that.
the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble, and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Here, and there. I assume that's what this map thing is for. Is where the servants are. Is this part of where I'm at? No, there's stairs right there. I can't read all that. It's too fuzzy. I can't even read the big stuff. That's stupid. I want to read that. Well, you guys probably don't. Whoa. Whoa. Hey. Let's all be friends here. One.
17th of May, 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped.
That's what you said
I
last time.
fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Can I? No.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light.
Yes, I can tell. You make me.
I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry.
Hey, I'm taking
The
James.
next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
That was interesting. Alright, so we fell to the floor, got back up after we had this strange memory thing. Of a glowing ball in a kind of tall bowl thing. And I'm trapped. That's bad. So, how do we get untrapped? Helmet. See if you can break it. That's a very strong helmet.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Ain't that the truth? I'm guessing there's multiple books that look like this. Oh, there's one. And there's a note. Book? I missed. And it still got it. Alright, what does it say? I'll have to read that a different something about some gatherers. Interesting. Break this open. And I get the same book back. Put that on. Book there. Is that all? No, there's one there too. Alright. 3, 2. Whoa, missed it. What? Okay.